Greetings, the people of Southern Cameroun, Ambazonian. This is a warning that is being sent by the Southern Cameroon Defense Force, SOCADEF, and its allies, the AROF and the AMF. 1. We hereby institute a lockdown to the various roads after 6:30 p.m. and it will only open after 6:30 a.m. every day. And the Monday ghost towns continues. These are the various roads: Kumba Mafe Road, Kumba Boya Road, and Mbonge Road in general. Failure for the lockdown to be respected, you face the consequences. 2. We hereby give a total cleanup of all brasseries drinks and other land public proof products out of Kumba and its environs. Latest date on the 5th of May 2022. Failure, you face the consequences alone. 3. We give a special notification to any defaulter against the ghost towns on Monday. If you dare us, the Southern Cameroon Defense Force, the ARF, and the AMF will deal with you personally. Any collaborators or collaborator that still goes to the B barracks, B offices, or gendarme offices, or police offices, or to the state councils, or to the courts of the Pobia regime, you will face the consequences. Any business places in Kumba and its environs operating after 10 p.m. we set the place ablaze. And if you think you have a fire rescue, we are going to destroy the fire rescue too. Not be so?
No.
And then we place our materials who destroy the public enemy to dust. That's all? I said, water. I said, water. Greetings, the people of Southern Cameroun, Ambazonian. This is a warning that is being sent by the Southern Cameroon Defense Force, SOCADEF, and its allies, the AROF and the AMF. 1. We hereby institute a lockdown to the various roads after 6:30 p.m. and it will only open after 6:30 a.m. every day. And the Monday ghost towns continues. These are the various roads: Kumba Mafe Road, Kumba Boya Road, and Mbonge Road in general. Failure for the lockdown to be respected, you face the consequences. 2. We hereby give a total cleanup of all brasseries drinks and other land public proof products out of Kumba and its environs. Latest date on the 5th of May 2022. Failure, you face the consequences alone. 3. We give a special notification to any defaulter against the ghost towns on Monday. If you dare us, the Southern Cameroon Defense Force, the ARF, and the AMF will deal with you personally. Any collaborators or collaborator that still goes to the B barracks, B offices, or gendarme offices, or police offices, or to the state councils, or to the courts of the Pobia regime, you will face the consequences. Any business places in Kumba and its environs operating after 10 p.m. we set the place ablaze. And if you think you have a fire rescue, we are going to destroy the fire rescue too. Not be so?
No job.
And then we place our materials who destroy the public enemy to dust. That's all. I said, water. I said, water. Boom.
Una good afternoon, fellow Ambazonians. Una good evening, fellow Ambazonians. For any place where you did for this world, as an Ambazonian, as friends of Ambazonia, if you hear pidgin, fine. We will be talking for pidgin today. Una welcome for all man. News don't come out for inside Ambazonia from a united team of forces with a made up of SOCADEF, the AMF, and the AROF for change the dynamics of the fighting on the ground. Also, I will bring una information about the person we una don't see for TV many times and how you don't change the talk. I will bring una some what they talk am now for social media. We don't get a leaked video, and I will bring that video for una where the show say the person where they call it say Apostle Ambe, the man where they talk big grammar for La République du Cameroun, their TV day, and the man where be the over talk some kind thing and way Ambazonian they be like him, and how it don't change. It talk now for three types of it talk now for triple speaking in it talk 3 times speaking in tongues, and why it don't change. We show now a leaked video between Pastor Ambe and Success in Congo, and then we will bring una the new talk where Pastor Ambe he don't talk after he don't get the baptism of Success in Congo, a corruption. All right. First, make we start with the news we don't come out for Bamenda. Barrister Paddy, the person where I be the frontline lawyer for the Ambazonian prisoners, then where they be go catch them for Nigeria. Now I be the frontline lawyer for the Ambazonian prisoners, then where they be go catch them for lawyer for Nigeria, including Sese Kwayok Tabepan for Ngalan for how they call it. The teacher, how they call it, Patasang, including Patasang, they are frontline lawyer, Mr. Paddy. I think 2 days ago, news come out for outside, say they don't pick you up for Bamenda, and it turned out, say the whole yesterday, they not be known, but finally we can't get the information. The forces of 7 Qatar of the AROF, now them pick up Mr. Paddy, Siseko, a lead lawyer, and the forces of 7 Qatar, they don't release it. They be put out a statement as to why they pick up Barrister Paddy, and the man where they call it say Christmas Ebini, and the other groups them for the IG people them, where when anything happen, they go always go point their fingers now to the Ambazonian Defense Forces. They be already write all kind rubbish and all kind trash. Even when the information be already come off outside and would already provide Siseko Ebini and a lot of the other people them for the IG group and the other IG people them will be already provide them information say now the 7 Qatar and the AROF now then they be arrest Barrister Paddy. They continue for do a smear campaign against the Ambazonian Defense Forces, even though be get anything for do with the ADF. He get everything for do with the 7 Qatar and the AROF. So we provide them that information, but obviously that one, not make for them their goal not be now whether the information be credible or not be credible. Their goal now always for show hatred against the Ambazonian liberation, which I want to tell what people them first. Now say Barrister Paddy Young will be arrested by the 7th kata of the AROF. It don't be released. Make we enter for our main conversation. We don't bring all we for here today. All right. As soon as I don't see them, the forces where they don't come together for the southern zone, the forces for the great state of Meme, the forces where they operate around the great state of Meme, they don't put out a very powerful message and a warning to the Cameroun occupation military. They don't put out a message. And also, Dr. Akwanga Ebenezer, the chairman for the APLM, he make a live video yesterday, a live Facebook video yesterday, and he talk a couple of things and we're going to bring now with Dr. Akwanga. He talk for the Ambazonian people them, especially Ambazonian citizens and the population of Kumba. We will bring all those messages and we will bring that news. Make we start with what happened today. It don't happen. As we know, the leadership of Ambazonia Governing Council, the leadership of our liberation, yesterday, the Vice President of Ambazonia Governing Council, Dr. Julius Nyi, he made an official request. He put an official request to the International Red Cross, to the United States State Department, to the United States Embassy for la République du Cameroun, and to the British Foreign Secretary Office. He put a formal request for ask them say the Ambazonia Governing Council where he be responsible for the senator where they catch where the Ambazonia Defense Forces they capture within the Ambazonian territory and they charge for treason and for enabling Cameroon genocide on the Ambazonian people them. Say the Ambazonia Governing Council on behalf of the Ambazonian people them, it be ready for do prisoners exchange. Say the Ambazonia Governing Council will be ready through the Red Cross and through the US State Department and the British Foreign Office for release Madame Regina Mundi in exchange. Say the Cameroon government of Pobia, he released wa Big Papa Pamfon Galanfo because of his age, because of the condition of his health, and other Ambazonians them where they really sick for prisons, 75 of them. The Ambazonia Governing Council don't put that direct request to the international community. As we tell when yesterday, it be up to the government of La République du Cameroun for accept that request or not before or not for to accept that request, but that request don't be officially made. Now make we enter for our discussion for today. Make we enter for our discussion. Every day, some new thing they happen for the liberation. Every single day, some different new drama go come up. Some different story go come up. Some different event go come up. That means say some person of just she done one full day. It go from morning till night. Where some drama not come out. Some thing no go just come out can surprise the Ambazonian people there. Now we that don't woke up today, we see now the United Forces them for the south for Kumba, for the state of Meme, the made up of the AMF, the made up of Sokadef, the made up of AMF, and the made up of AROF forces. They don't come together for send a message to the people of Kumba, for send a message to the people of Fako, for send a message to the people of Ndian, for send a message to the people of Kupe, for send a message to the people of Manu, for tell them say, pour bien a plan, for say anyone can normalize the situation, or as it tell the world say anyone normalize a war, and say peace don't come back to normal, the Ambazonian liberation struggle don't come to an end, Cameroon don't make things come back to normal. The forces They tell Paul Biya say, you did dream. Say now, not be over our dead bodies. Say no go ever happen. Say just because say things have been quiet down small, it don't mean say the liberation don't end. And it don't mean say things don't come back to normal. So any person will be the thing say things don't come back to normal. Woke up. Any person will be the dream say, oh, okay, now they feel go about their normal life. Oh, now they feel start for go for nightclub. They feel start for come out from 7 o'clock. They come back 1 o'clock. The forces that they tell you say, make you be very careful. Now a liberation struggle this. Not be now a struggle for normalized Cameroun occupation for Ambazonia. Now a struggle this for end Cameroun colonialism on the Ambazonian people. Now a struggle for end Cameroun for end Cameroun colonialism on the Ambazonian people and for end Cameroun occupation and invasion of Ambazonia. Not been a struggle for normalize anything. Not been a struggle for normalize Paul Biya a decentralization. Or for give room for Paul Biya for the implementation of Paul Biya's special status. Not been a struggle for normalize the francophonization of Ambazonia. Not been a struggle for normalize Cameroon assimilation of Ambazonia. Not been a struggle for normalize Cameroon exploitation of Ambazonia. Or not been a struggle for normalize Cameroon enslavement of Ambazonia. Not been a struggle for normalized Cameroon genocide for Ambazonia. Now a struggle for liberate the Ambazonian people them. Now a struggle for give our people them freedom. Now a struggle for give our people them life. Now a struggle for create a space where our people they figure a home. Now a struggle for reclaim the sovereignty of Ambazonia and push Cameroon make it go back for your own country. All right. So, any man for Kumba, for Meme, for Fako, for Ndian, where you think say things don't they come back for normal, the forces they don't tell when a new message. In fact, make you play the message again. Make all man carry eye and see where till they come back, where till they come for the southern zone. Make you play the message.
Greetings, the people of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. This is a warning that is being sent by the Southern Cameroon Defense Force, SOCADEF, and its allies, the AROF and the AMF. 1. We hereby institute a lockdown to the various roads after 6:30 p.m. and it will only open after 6:30 a.m. every day. And the Monday ghost towns continues.
Right. Number 1. The forces that he talks say, a lot of Ambazonians, through Cameroon, their propaganda where they use colonial elites for can fool people them for quarter say the Ambazonian struggle don't end. That thing where they call and say Ambazonia, it don't die. Cameroon don't come back. Ambazonia don't die. Cameroon don't come back. Paul Biya don't win the war. Now with this, the government don't win the war. The government want peace. The government don't bring peace. The government don't defeat the separatists. The government don't defeat Ambazonia. It don't come back. All those things with Cameroon, it use propaganda and it use certain people them for communicate these things them. The forces, they don't come right inside Meme, right for inside Kumba. That video they make an inside Kumba. For tell Paul Biya and for tell any person will be the dream. Say the Ambazonian struggle don't die for the southern zone. And he only there now within the northern zone. Say make una woke up. Everywhere within the Ambazonian territory, the liberation struggle continues until the day where Ambazonia will be free. Again, the forces for the talk say they put a new lockdown, and that lockdown now only for night because La République du Cameroun, they are colonial terrorist forces. They need to work again during the daytime. Now they fear daytime because they know say forces they will see them and they go attack them. So now they want only work for night. So the forces they don't understand say the Cameroon forces them, the Cameroon occupation military, they want only the operate for night. So our forces then together for institute a new tactic. That's why they institute this lockdown for this road them. Mamfe Kumba Road from 6:30 for evening. So to you can reach for 6:30 for morning time. No moto, no go waka. Now so the forces they talk am. Una hear fine. Number 2, Mamf Kumba Boya Road from 6:30 for evening. So to you go reach for 6:30 for morning time. No moto, no go the waka for Kumba Boya Road. And then for Kumba Mbonge Road from 6:30 for evening. So to you go reach for 6:30 for morning time. No moto, and no go the waka. The forces, they also know say the Cameroon government, it make plenty money through the brasseries drinks, through brasseries. And they use now these brasseries drinks them for make nightclub they open all night, make bar they open all night, make a circuit they open all night. All those places where people they go get drunk. And then they start for things, they say, Cameroon go bring all those brasseries drinks them. A flop them for places. They start for sell them. People start for dance outside. They start for drink. They go back for their old Cameroon lifestyle. They go back for all that old useless life. Where now La Republic use them for fool what people them. So that they go give them alcohol, cheap alcohol for drink. So that the people they no go know say the country get problem. They no go know say corruption day. They no go know say embezzlement day. They no go know say poverty day. They no go know say progress no day. They no go know say employment no jobs they no day. They no go know say opportunity no day because they fool their head and their skin with alcohol. Now the capacity for reason or for think in all day again. The only thing where people they will be interested for. Not just for go get as long as they get a bottle of Mimbo for drink them. They go use that Mimbo as their escape for the reality where they no one face up. Because they no one hold the government accountable. Because they no one hold the elites accountable. Because they no one hold the system accountable. So the government, they give them Mimbo. Make Mimbo, it take them, it put them for a system of illusion and denial. So the forces, they don't impose a ban on all brasseries drinks within the state of Meme, Fako, Ndian, Manu, Coupe, and also across the Ambazonian territory. Lastly, the forces, they talk say, Ambazonians for within Meme and within Kumba, within the city of Kumba, they need to over-respect the Monday Ghost Town anymore. Now the forces, they don't talk say, any Ambazonian, no matter who you be, if you not respect Monday Ghost Town, now you go carry on for your head. Because other people know they pay the price. And you want to destroy the same revolution, liberation where they fight them on behalf of you. Alright? Now the message that will come out from the forces. Now, Dr. Ebenezer Akwanga, the leader, the chairman of APLM, and the commander-in-chief of SOCADEF, he don't put out a message for a Facebook post for warn all the people them for inside Kumba specifically. Tell them say, Dr. Akwanga talk say, they say, make what people they understand say, this liberation struggle, even if he die, the liberation will continue. Even if all the leaders, the people who I call them say the leaders of today, they die. Make the Ambazonian people they know say the liberation will continue against Cameroon occupation. For make sure say they end Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia. And not been say on one man team, not been say na Dr. Akwanga the liberation. Not been a Dr. Ayaba a liberation. Not been a some one person a liberation. Not been a ADF their liberation. Not been a SOCADEF their liberation. Not been a AROF their liberation. Not been a AMF their liberation. Now liberation for all Ambazonians whether you dey live now or you still there for belle, whether you there for diaspora for Igbo land, or you there for diaspora for Africa, or you there for diaspora for the Middle East, or you there for diaspora for Asia. Now your liberation. Now all we go fight this fight. Now all we go win this fight. They make the people of Kumba they take note. Dr. Akwanga they tell them. He say make they take note. Any person where he go against the Ambazonian liberation, he go face nye. Now so Dr. Akwanga take him, he talk him. Alright? Now, when I know say this, as to know tell una, the liberation get a lot of moving parts. Day and night, things that they come up. The people where yesterday they be talk for you, they talk sense, you like them, you say, oh, this man they talk not true, this man a really good person, he talk not true. Well, he talking not true, yeah. And then after some time, you can see say why he talk don't change. There is a reason. The man would be called say Apostle Ambe, the man with a very high grammatology as a Tapang I will go talk him. The man with high political grammar, Apostle Ambe, the man where they talk say he work with a big dictionary for your head. The man if he talk from morning till night, he talk you the way we go like him. He don't come when this liberation start. He talk fine, they give good advice, condemn the government, not knowing say just recently Apostle Ambe don't come out. The government don't send Apostle Ambe. Make he go get baptism. Make he go get the corruption baptism. From who? From the master of 419. The most proud 419 person. The person will tell Cameroon government say, now he go end the Ambazonian liberation through corruption. Say if he buy all the fighters, if he buy all the activists, if he buy everybody, the man way he buy General Nambere and take Nambere from Nigeria, bring it back inside La Republic. The man will go for inside Nigeria, La Republic government give money, may you go buy some refugees them, he bring them for Cameroon their propaganda, success in Congo, he don't join with Apostle Ambe and he don't baptize Apostle Ambe. Make una take una chop una Christmas, una take una I chop Christmas and una year by una selves. Me una not talk say na as you talk my own na for can deliver una the good news. When I watch.
Apostle Ambe, at the Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja. Today is the 12th one. Yes. 12th of March 2022. Waiting for flight to take off. Wow. This is the family you all know. Who needs no introduction?
It's been great spending time with my brother in Abuja, Dr. Success, man with a golden heart. Man, you are yet to discover this guy. He's a treasure. Oh my God.
This man is a walking encyclopedia. Don't mind him. He's a mobile dictionary. An epitome of solution.
Hi, my God. Doctor,
it's a catalog of
48 hours
answers.
treatment that looks like 10 years treatment. All my nerves and capillaries have gained balance. Cameroonians, you have a brother in the city of Abuja. I'm telling you, you cannot be lost, dumbfounded, or frustrated in this city. As long as this Cameroonian pillar is in this city, you cannot get frustrated. What a man with a golden heart. You are yet to discover this guy,
Yes, Apostle.
Yes,
Give mercy.
Thank you.
It's a catalog of
48 hours
answers.
treatment that looks like 10 years treatment.
Yeah, don't mind him. It's a mobile dictionary. It's an epitome of solution.
Hi, my God. Doctor,
it's a catalog of
48 hours
answers.
treatment that looks like 10 years treatment. All my nerves and capillaries have gained balance. Cameroonians, you have a brother in the city of Abuja. I'm telling you.
Una di here? No be na me I talk am. Apostle Ambe say talk am. He said that soya. He said the baptism where success in Congo. He take Paul Biya money. He take La Republique du Cameroun their money. They are corrupt money for buy every person, make it start for sing, oh Cameroun, oh poor beer na Jesus Christ, oh Cameroun, oh poor beer na Jesus Christ, money, Cameroun money fine, poor beer na Jesus Christ, when you chop Cameroun their money, you go live forever. Now so Apostle Ambe don't start for talk now. The man of God don't come up from being a reputable man of God, a man of God with integrity. Don't be now a man of God with this thing. Oh, one Cameroun, not the only solution. Poor beer, not the only solution. The only thing we will want time na peace now. We not care whether they kill picking them all. We not care how many villages the army don't burn them all. That one no matter. We not care how many people they don't kill them. It no matter. As long as I don't get my own share of the corrupt money, now the only thing that will matter. My skin this sweet, Now the language that way Apostle Ambe now the talk. After I don't go receive baptism, I don't go receive the holy communion of the corruption from the chief 419er, Mr. Nkongo. As he come out Nigeria, he come back for inside La Republic. Hey! Talk for Pastor Ambe, mob don't change. This one not been asked you to talk. Una go hear and say how Mr. Apostle Ambe he talk. Make a bring una the message. So things that they change. People they change. Like chameleon. The moment they go chop soya, they go get baptism. They go get Pobia baptism. They go taste down la sauce. They go get massage. They go enter the house. They go can't change their talk. They go to start preach. Pobia na God. Pobia is the father of everybody. Pobia is a very nice man. Oh, one Cameroun. Oh, Ambazonian don't die. Una year. Now in this. Una hear them.
Anglophones are not toddlers. Anglophones are not babies. Nobody can come and divide you and your brother if you are not ready to divide with your brother. The truth is, I made a statement once. I said the Anglophone crisis is the whole nation against the Northwest. Take it from my mouth.
Thank you, Apostle. Thank you, man.
This is what I said. I wrote it on my social media handle. I said the Anglophone crisis is all the nation against the Northwest. As a matter of fact, it should be tagged a Northwest crisis.
Fact.
It's not Anglophone crisis. It's Northwest crisis. And this should sink deep. And until we accept these realities, we're going to be beating the air. Song said something. If you know you are in danger, you're no more in danger. If you don't know you are in danger, that's when you are in danger. The earlier we know that the Anglophone crisis is the 9 regions of this country against one region called the Northwest region, the better. As the days are going by, subsequently we will change the name from the Anglophone crisis to the Northwest crisis. So when you say that the hatred for the Prime Minister by fellow Anglophones are not toddlers. Anglophones are not babies. Nobody can come and divide you and your brother if you are not ready to divide with your brother. The truth is, I made a statement once. I said the Anglophone crisis is the whole nation against the Northwest. Take it from my mouth.
Thank you, Apostle. Thank you, man.
This is what I said. I wrote it on my social media handle. I said the Anglophone crisis is all the nation against the Northwest. As a matter of fact, it should be tagged a Northwest crisis.
Fact.
It's not Anglophone crisis. It's Northwest crisis. And this should sink deep. And until we accept these realities, we're going to be beating the air. Song said something. If you know you are in danger,
corruption. Even the people then we go think saying that then go save the nation. You think saying that people there they go stand for on principles of truth. Corruption. Anyways, now Apostle Ambe that the reason why we bring on that leak video between you and Success and Congo, now because I want always more to begin to put the two things in together. When I see those changes, that because something don't change. When I don't see Apostle Ambe, you don't go to get massage with Success and Congo, because the Cameroon government, the way they work, they know will come for you directly, can't give you a bag of money. They go through another person so that the government handle it. Like, for example, when they want by Mr. Gary Boy for America, when he be make all that noise and shout and do all and talk all kinds of things for social media every day. After they talk. They send the bishop for Manfe, Mr. Nkia first. He come. And then they send parliamentarians. Okay? After that one, talk change. Gary Boy change. Life change. Gary Boy not be activist again. You need run newspaper again. You don't want to do media again. Talk change. Everything change. Make you understand how these things that work. Make you understand how these things that work. So anyways, the government of Cameroon, what did they try to do now? Now for recruit as many elites as possible for become the spokespersons of the colonial state. So that the Francophones, where they occupy, when then they benefit from, they get the greater benefit from the occupation. They no go be part of the discussion. Now Ambazonians or Southern Cameroons or Anglophones, now them, they go be the mouthpiece of the colonial government. Muna no so. Pobia any fight Ambazonians. They use now the colonial elites where they don't recruit them. The one where they benefit from the occupation. The one where not them they really be the managers of the occupation. The one where not then they give a stamp of approval of the occupation. The one where not then they be the frontline soldiers of the occupation, of the colonialism. Not them, they do all the fighting. Not then they do all the arguments. You don't understand. When I never ever see how they call it, Betty Asomo, she don't begin to debate with some person. No. Now almost people that like Apostle Ambe, people that like Success Congo, people that like Nambere, people that Dion Gute, the colonial, all those colonial prime ministers, colonial delegates, colonial divisional delegates, colonial this, colonial that, colonial mayor, a state, a lecturer for university. Now all those people, they do the batting, they do the debates on behalf of Cameroon. All right? Someone understand the game. But what you need to understand, I say, this one a normal thing for a corrupt state. It be very normal for a corrupt society. Because now corruption be the currency of that society. Now corruption be only the primary instrument of that society. Because the first thing what they do, now how they feel corrupt you, either get you out of the game or get you into the game. If you deny their corruption, then they go for blackmail. But first, they will test you money. If you deny their money, then the next step, how they feel blackmail you, how they feel do character assassination. Okay, how they feel spoil your name. All right? If that one not succeed, then they go start for threatening you. They go threaten you, and then they will start for threaten your family members, and then they will start for harass your family members so that your family members will put that pressure on you. Say, hey, stop him. Not talk again, not talk batting again, Pobia anymore. Not talk again about Pobia. Leave him, just lock him up. And so the whole goal, now forget as many people as possible for shut up their mob so that the world no go understand what it go on. So that the population no go understand what it go on. So that's why, now their strategy, but that's why you need to understand. Say a few men and a few women where they get character and integrity, where they believe for your destiny, where they believe for your future, where they believe say you deserve a good life, and say you don't need corruption for you to get a good life. You need now a progressive society where you get equality and freedom and you go get a good life. Because corruption is a box. Once you sign the deal for accept corrupt money, they go define and put you inside a box. You must live according to the scripts and the principle of that box. You must play the rules of the game, or they go put you for hellfire. In fact, I get a conversation with a friend today. He say, how you stay so strong with all these temptation around you? I'm like, no, there is no temptation around me. There is no temptation around us. Because they know place will stand. They know what you will stand for people them for. They know what you will be about. Will not be people that will be moved by events and circumstances. Will be people that will live on principles. Will be guided by principles and character. Once you define your life and you live a life based on certain principles, then temptation will not be a problem for you. A lot of your problems, because you need to live a conventional life anymore. You need to live a purposeful life. You don't decide the kind contribution where you want to make. And that contribution comes with risk. Anything we want to do will be beyond your own personal gains, your own personal benefits. It comes with enormous risk. That's why not only very few people then for this world that they get to a certain level. The rest, they settle for a life for personal pride, for a life of personal satisfaction, for a life of personal aggrandizement. I'm saying that just social life, so that when you go for some place, they call, hey, this person, you buy every person, Mibo. They call your name. Now all that. There is more to us. The people that they change this life for every society, the people that don't put their foot for down for change that society, they not be normal people. They be extraordinary people. For any society we don't see them, any man or woman where you respect it, and he don't respect it because he go take some corrupt money. You see now a man or woman of character because the true you want to live in that life. The real you want to live in a life where it get respect, it get dignity inside. The real you want to live in a life of purpose. The real you want to live in a life of fulfillment. You want to be content by the contribution we make. Not be now by how many people you betray them. Not be now your friends and we betray them. Not be now by your family we betray them. So they go get money from poor beer and then you sell your family. But they say, with your own personal effort and your intelligence and your hard work, you fit amount to something in society when opportunities are there for that society. And that opportunity be equal to everybody. The opportunity we want them for yourself, the opportunity we want them for your family, you desire that same opportunity for everybody else. So that make it not only be that you be the only person where you don't succeed, but 10 million people, they suffer. And then you want to make the 10 million people, they worship you. Which kind of life that? And the thing that don't happen with Madam Mundi. Why the ADF arrest Madam Regina Mundi? Because of selfishness. They are arresting her because of his selfishness. How a whole mommy where he born pikin and he know the pain of bearing a child and then delivering a child. How a whole mommy like that, he go be destroyed by corruption and the mommy need to feel pain anymore. Say the colonial army, police and gendarme and B, they go take gun for broad daylight. They shoot baby Brandy inside Bamenda for the place where he come out. Mommy, she don't quiet. And he call herself say senator. They burn an entire neighborhood from Bengui Road. A whole mommy where you get picking them. And she don't quiet. Because they benefit from the occupation. And then they will tell you, say, be normal. It not be normal. It be abnormal. That's an abnormal situation. And you go see Nate John Frundi go, she don't quiet. And you go see all these parliamentarians and MPs go, she don't quiet. Because they don't sign the death warrant with Pobia. Either they she don't quiet or they kill them. Because now they don't move out of Bamenda. They don't move out of Manfe. They don't move out of Kumba. They don't move out of Akwanga. They go stay nana for Pobia, a backside. So they don't fit talk anything against Pobia. That's wickedness. It must end. Where people deserve dignity. Alright? Where people deserve to be treated with respect. All of our people them. Not be not only the 1% where they benefit from the occupation. And therefore, then the one make the rest they die. And make their die. It mean nothing. No. They mean something to us. The 99% of the Ambazonian population means something to us. It means something for all we. We value their lives as we value our own. I value my existence. That's why I value the existence of every single Ambazonian Pekin. Because I don't taste freedom. I don't taste what it means for live for a good society. That's why I want them for everybody. That's why I want them for all our brothers and sisters. That's why I want them for all our Pekin them. I want me to live a free life too. I want me to taste a free life. I want me to taste what it means for live for a place where you feel get a conscience. For a place where you feel become what you want them. And you feel become yourself. You feel live a dignified life. That's why we advocate for our people, their rights, their freedom, their dignity. And that's why all these people, them, whether they give Cameroun, whether they impose themselves as enablers, whether they enable the colonialism, whether they certify the occupation. That's why every single one of them will be arrested. Every single one of them, as long as they step their foot inside the Ambazonian territory, they will be captured. Except they resign. The only time where a parliamentarian, a colonial parliamentarian, an impostor, is not going to be arrested or captured in Ambazonia, now when they resign. That means say they resign publicly. They publicly issue a letter of resignation to Pobia, telling say the fraudulent union must come to an end. And they walk out of that parliament. They walk out of that Senate. Now the only time that we go spare them. Now the only time any person will be spared, as long as they continue to give a false impression to the international system, and they give Pobia the false hope, and they continue to misrepresent Ambazonia. The Ambazonian forces consider them as part of the Cameroun colonial state. We consider Madame Mundi just as Pobia, just as Betty Asomo. Even if Nate John Frundi is step his foot inside Ambazonia, go be arrested, go be captured, and he go be treated as part of the system. We declare war on our people. Let me be very clear. The day where Agbobala step his foot inside Ambazonia, Agbobala go be captured just like Madam Mundi. Everybody, any man will not stand for truth and justice. The only way we will solve the problem. Now, if everybody will stand for the truth and for the justice, we are people the ask them. But any person will give false information, false impression, for cover up the truth and put lie for on top, and for continue for push the one Cameroun agenda for inside Ambazonian. You be a contributionist, you be a collaborationist to the Cameroun state, and you will be treated as such for inside Ambazonia. We don't ask for not much, we not ask for much. We ask people to speak the truth about the two Camerouns. Now all that. Speak the truth about the two Camerouns. We ask for justice. If Mr. Biya and the Cameroon state, they get anything where they fit defend them, may they come on the negotiating table. May they come on the negotiating table. And they tell we, if the two sides, they be get any treaty of union, and if that treaty of union, it be follow any due process, where it protect the interest of the Ambazonian people them, and the interest of whatever. May they can't tell we. I will be ready for meet up with any person at any time, forget this debate. Including Cameroon presidency, including Cameroon colonial prime minister. In fact, would you call on Mr. Diongute, who represent the colonial state, for join with a debate? Make the Cameroon could debate them. We welcome this debate. Why we continue for use our guns, for defend our territorial integrity, and for defend our sovereignty. But the fraud must end. And all impostors, including Apostle Ambe, including Success Kongo, everybody, we don't play a role for cover up the Cameroon, their genocide for our people them. There is a cost and there will be a price. Not been a joke. Not be with this generation. Stand for the truth and for justice, or you pay a price for being a collaborationist of Cameroon genocide on the Ambazonian people, or you pay a price for enabling Cameroon occupation and their displacement and their destruction of the Ambazonian people. They know we'll kill 30,000 people, and some people they just think it be very normal, make things they go back on normal. Just because they make a living out of this. No, accept them. You accept them, you will be the next victim. You accept them, you will be the next victim. The only thing we go save you, it will save me, it will save all we. The only thing where some of we will still stand strong, now because we stand on the truth. You know if you defeat truth. You carry me go for any court, you know if you defeat them. Just stand on truth, you will be all right. Stand on truth, you be safe. Justice Aya Paul, the only one standing, the only one left, is stand for truth from day one. They don't go up, come down. They don't poison it. Put him for prison, for blindly eye them. He's still standing. Stand on the truth. The truth will set you free. Stand on that truth while you build the power to defend that truth. You know if you defend your truth with empty hand. Okay? Learn from the Americans. If you want to defend truth, Buy your guns to defend your truth. If another person carry gun and you think say only your truth, it go set you free. They go kill you. You go die with the stupidity because you just think say your truth go set you free. Make your truth make you powerful enough. Buy your guns to defend your truth. Arm your forces for defend your sovereignty. The empty talk for the previous generation. Because just think say because the cause be right. Which Ambazonian they fight and be just right. The world go just can't give them. The world not care. If you say you not stand up for that truth and for defend that truth. If you believe for Ambazonia, you believe say the Ambazonian people, they get an international state. A state will get well-defined international boundaries. You believe? You believe say Southern Cameroun's Ambazonia, it get well-defined international boundaries? You believe say Cameroun and Ambazonian, they not ever sign a treaty of union? And even if they be sign a treaty of union, you fit the English people them, they sign a treaty of union for participate for the European Union. After the experiment, not the work for them, what do? They walk out. All right? Stand on the truth. Buy your guns. Defend your independence. Defend your freedom. Defend your sovereignty. If we buy enough guns, build enough structured forces, all these Apostle Ambe them, their talk for more could change. In fact, Apostle Ambe talks say they say the war only day, not only for the Northwest. He said they will call it a Northwest crisis. Then he will come for money time. Now forces them down for Sokadev. Hundreds of forces for Sokadev, AMF, and the AROF. They tell you say, my brother, you the dream. If you talk there big grammar, but at the end, the reality on the ground, it be very different. It be very different. He talks say, now the war, now maybe begin to call it a Northwest crisis. The war only dinner for Northwest. And very soon, the next day, now the same apostle, he go can't tell you say, it's an Ayaba crisis. Now only Ayaba he want to fight. Don't mind these people then. All right? And then the forces from Meme, they woke up. Plenty forces, hundreds of them with big guns. I tell Pastor Ambe, say, when I stop down on rubbish. When I only talk down on rubbish now for Yaoundé. When I come for Kumba. Come for Kumba, can't talk. Come. All right? So, my fellow Ambazonians, look, shake no day. La Republique will go up, it will come down. But every person will betray the Ambazonian people them, will pay a price. Every person need John Frundi for a betrayal of the Ambazonian people them. For the request where they don't make a request. Say Frundi, withdraw all those senators and parliamentarians and end this thing. Just like what Papa they be doing for the Eastern House. But because they collect 500 million CFA every year for the colonial state. Why go do one? A selfish grandpa. He go die. He go carry all the poor bear, he brought money, die with him. Why go do one? But the guns on the ground will set us free. The guns, they go set us free. And need John Frundi and all those people, they no one resign. There will be accountability. The Ambazonian Court of Justice, they go hold everybody accountable for their crimes they don't commit them, and for their participation and for helping the Cameroon colonial states, for kill our people them and destroy their livelihoods. They will pay for it. This will not be a threat for any person. We need to threaten any person. We will not get any power for threatening any man. We just speak the truth of wetin go happen for all the people them. Do you want to be not something with me at the make them up? That's something where it don't happen for every society where they don't go through this kind of liberation struggle. There is always some form of justice, but for our own, they not go be like anything like Truth and Reconciliation Commission. They go be at the Justice Commission. They go be at the Accountability Commission. Okay? Even Pobia go pay. All the crimes where Pobia don't commit from the Ambazonian people, they go pay. We'll leave them for here. Anyways, my talk is so I be get them for Sima I can't talk for now. Now the things that Boan can't talk for now. The leader of our War of Independence, Dr. Chua Yaba, he don't send out a message for this morning time. Say he go make a public statement. At any time the leader want make that statement, whether not tomorrow or not a day after, we can't inform una in advance and we will let una know in advance. But una keep una ears open, una keep una eyes open, una stay very vigilant, una stay very committed, una focus on una national liberation, una make sure say if it stay for a community, just try to follow the basic rules them and the basic traditional laws them where they don't set down for our liberation. So that respect the Monday goes down as the forces they don't talk out. The Manfe Kumba Road from 6:30 p.m. till 6:30 a.m. not work for night. Boya Road from 6:30 p.m. till 6:30 a.m. at the Bekuna. No work for night. Make something not happen tomorrow when I say, oh, na Ambazonian. They tell you in advance. Kumbambonge Road, no work for night. Because the military use na night for do bad things then. That's why the forces want to prevent all these things. Now security measures. We want to take these things very seriously. If you be person with go enjoy for nightclub, please go enjoy your nightclub from 4 o'clock for evening. It want reach 6:30, 7 o'clock for evening, go your house. Nightlife not fine. Preserve your life. Preserve your life. Leave some kind thing there. You want drink amimbo, una call friends, una shino for una house, una drink amimbo. Even if una go outside, it want place one dark. Go you back for house. Now war time this. When I see what did happen for Ukraine. During certain period, where a crisis day, a conflict day, you get to adjust your life accordingly. They make you not take strong head. If you take strong head, you want strong head. Now you yourself go carry them for your head. Not blame no person. As they talk, my pigeon over plenty you beg. They say life not get duplicate. No only one. Try for survive. Try for make sure say you go through. Try for live through this period. We'll get to the end where the land will be free. During that time, all we go enjoy together. Alright? Whether you want dance from morning till night, they will give you. For instance, Ambazonian, now a free land. Nightclub the day where they will be open for 6 o'clock in the morning till 6 for evening. The one them for 6 evening till 12 o'clock for night they will day. The one where they open from 12 o'clock for night till 6 o'clock for night the day. If you be that kind of person, you like that kind of life, and you be that kind of man or that kind of woman, you like that kind of life, it go plenty for Ambazonian. While we will be a hardworking people, we will also be a people, then we will create a society where social life will be, tourism will be, people that feel they enjoy while they work very hard. Alright? I don't talk to make a throw this kind of small thing then with the fee help 1 or 2 persons. Alright, my leave for today. My time don't end. We will talk now. If you get any message, contact me. If you get anything where you want to ask them, contact me. When I get my phone number, I always put my phone number for here on top for the right hand on for the top screen. My WhatsApp number today. Just send me a message. Say you got a question for me. You need clarity for this thing. Just be respectful and be civil. Even if you disagree with everything I don't talk for here. If you call me, just be civil, be respectful. I will talk to you. I need to take calls from people that be rude. I need to take calls from people that be very insulting. If you call me, you start for just be very insulting. I'll be very sorry. Even if I disagree with you, I will disagree respectfully. I will disagree with you intellectually. Okay? But no insult. Keep your comments very civil. Disagree respectfully. Disagree being civil. Alright? Alright, una stay fine. May God bless all una. We'll talk for una tomorrow. If you never subscribe for this channel, subscribe for our YouTube channel because I go to drop content for you at any time. Whether I wake up now for night, something don't happen, bam! I go enter inside our small studio here. I drop on the content, I disappear because of the time difference and the way because of my own schedule too. So I try for make sure we'll do everything humanly possible for make sure we'll stay in touch, we'll keep on informed, and we'll continually for provide our people them current update and then for give una the education, sense of direction, who's are things that they go, and for make sure we'll stay positive, we'll stay committed, we'll stay dedicated. Near future this, hold am strong, oh. Near future this, hold am strong. This liberation, now it go open the doors for all things, for every person. It go open the doors to development, it go open the doors to progress, it go open the door to good life, it go open the door to money, plenty money, abundance, it go come, all through this liberation. May God bless all man. Again, I be una brother Asu, we are the executive press secretary for the Ambazonian Governing Council. Una stay fine, we send una blessings, we send una peace. May God protect all man. Anything una do am, una hold tight. We love una. Una good night.